Okay, so yeah, I'll just give you a second or two, guys, just to grab a chair, some weights, and a resistance band if you've got one. If you've not got a roller, then don't worry about it. We can, you know, adapt the exercises. So rollers are pretty good, kind of just for a bit of balance, but again, always remember that they are kind of a little bit unstable. So if you need something a bit more, a chair is better. So we're going to work on building some bone density, which we're obviously all at risk of the older we get, and menopause and all that. Okay, so keep the shoulders down, and all I want you to do, keep your gaze forward for a second. I just want you to do that with your feet, so squeeze your toes underneath. This is for you, Serena, and then wave them away. So squeeze the toes in, and then lift them and wave them away. So you're really trying to spread the toes. And again, 2 and 1. You can do it with your hands as well, good for the hands. So make a little fist, take your toes under, imagine they're my toes on the floor and I'm squeezing them under, and then wave them away. And again, toes are supposed to move. And 3, 4, 5, good for the fingers as well, 6, well done. And then look down, look at your big toe and really try and push the big toe into the mat. I've been doing this all week with people because I've got a little bit out of practice myself. And lift the 4 toes up. Should be able to do that. Lots of people can't. And then the other way around. So 4 toes on the floor and lift your big toes away. A lady said yesterday, "You kidding? How do you do that?" And then again, push the big toes down, lift the 4 toes. The more you practice, honestly, you will be able to do it if you can't now. And again, the other way. I find it harder to lift my big toe and keep my 4 down. And then lift. And then the pad on your big toe, so imagine that's your big toe. Really push the pad of the big toe into the mat. Push the little pad of the little toe into the mat. Walk your gaze kind of to the heel, either side of the heel, and make sure the foot is firmly planted. And try and keep it there. Okay, we're just going to keep the shoulders down. Just wiggle your hands a little bit. And we're going to just close our eyes and just take our arms upwards. And back down. And again. Breath in. And out. I'll just move my roller. And again. So just be really kind of mindful of the foot. Pressing, almost like your foot's got 4 corners. And pressing them evenly in. And 2 more. And 1. So we're going to do our balance work before we get too tired. Okay, so now what I want you to do, come up on the balls of the feet like we often do to strengthen the calves. See if you can take your arms up, pushing the pad of the big toe into the mat and lower. Try not to laterally tilt through the foot. Hold and lower. So try and give yourself a little hold at the top. And again. And lower. You always see me at my worst balance-wise, guys, because it's always after a hip class and my legs are super tired. And again. Ooh, and lower. I was much better this morning. And lift. And lower. And 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Keep with that foot action into our Morecambe Wise. Don't let this shoulder come in. We need to try and pull it back. So again, Debs, just see how you feel, sweet, with this move. Nice control. Don't rush it. Good. Oh, it's weird without seeing lovely Jackson Lorraine's face and Elizabeth looking after her grandkids. Bless her. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then just have a little step touch, just warming up. I warm actually. I've been cold all week. I'll just speed it up a little bit. Then take one arm out to the side, slightly lower than shoulder height, and bring it across the midline. Yeah, working that lovely circling action. 4, 3, 2, 1. The other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Step touch again. Take the other arm out. And then round. I've just had an hour between classes, guys, and I've just sat and wrapped some Christmas presents. And someone said to me, watch Wednesday, it's on Netflix, about the Addams family. It's so good. And then the other way. And 2, 3, 4. Caroline's coming for a massage today, Serena. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So keeping those shoulders moving, take a little shrug. And again, you can stop now, Serena. And shrug, and shrug. And 3, and 2, and 1. Well done. And then just take yourself into that dog waiter position. If you've got a resistance band, it's quite nice to do this with a resistance band. Take it around your back and try with any kind of dumb weight. So we want to try and move our shoulder in all the planes it's supposed to move in. So again, hands together, rib cage down. Try not to just kind of do this. We're going to really try and keep the elbows and go into as much rotation as you can. And back in. And again. Try and do it with closed eyes. Just notice if one elbow wants to move away from the waist. And again, for 4. For 3, have a bit of resistance. For 2, good. And for 1. Well done. Just take it down. We're going to come back to weights in a bit, but I just want to do some more flow work. So we're going to try and hold our poses a little bit longer today. So I want you to come into a warrior pose. So I don't want you to be stood, I want you to come quite low, obviously, you know, protecting the knee. Make sure the knee's just tracking over your ankle area. The back foot, I want you to ever so slightly turn it inwards, yeah? But keep pushing fully down, yeah? Even though you're turning it in, you want to laterally feel that you're pushing into the back of the mat. And then just hold. Just hold. Take some deep breaths in through the nose. Out through the mouth. So any kind of balance work, weight bearing will help with bone density. And then as you take the leg straight, this front leg, I want you to come up and then back down. Try and squeeze the shoulder blades together. You can turn towards the camera. And again. Take the gaze up if you can. Make sure you're coming into full warrior. 2 and 1. Hold, take that hand and then just take it over. Take a breath in. And then gently back up, then into parallel. Turn the feet ever so slightly inwards. Okay, and we're going to take our hands on our hips, keep the core tight, send the bum backwards, protecting the back, keeping the core tight, just come into a half fold. Hold that position, take a big breath in. Push through those feet I was talking about and keep the core tight and gently back to centre position. Yeah, good. Keep that foot slightly turned in so you go into warrior pose on the other side. Slide the shoulders down. Hold that position. Hold. You want to come quite low. You want to almost feel a stretch through the inner thigh area. Some deep breaths in. One more breath. Yeah, and then straighten the leg as we come up. And again, down. And hopefully, Debs, your phone's not going off, babe, and you can concentrate. And 3. Last one. Again, come in, turn the feet slightly in again. This time, lock your fingers together. Pull through. So you might really feel this Serena babe through that chest if you've been sat at the computer. Chin to chest. Draw the tummy in, push the hips backwards, and again, just gently into a half fold. Hold that position. Feel the 4 corners of your toes, of your feet, 2 corners of your toes, 2 of the heel. Draw the belly in, and back up we go. And then into. So let's do a little bit of our tree pose. So first level, big toe on the mat. Let's all just do this for a couple, yeah? Shoulders down, take it up. And then keep your hands together and take them up like that and try and take your gaze up. It's quite hard. I struggle with this one a little bit. And lower back down. Well done. If that felt like enough of a challenge, keep the foot there. Otherwise, bring it just into the inner calf, not on the knee, in the lower leg. And again, just up. Push into that foot. Lower. And again, up with the gaze. And lower. My body's telling me not to do this third one, but I'm going to try. Okay, and then again up. So sometimes when your legs are tired, balance work is very tough. And then up. And lower back down. Well done. Take that foot, just place it to the back, always the foot you've been resting on, or not resting on, balancing on, sorry, you're not resting. Push that back heel into the mat, feel the stretch through the back of the calf. Whoa. Last one. And then let's switch onto the other side. So again, taking a second or two to push into that toe. Yeah, that big toe, feel grounded. First of all, just take the big toe on, drawing the tummy in. You can always keep at this level. Take it up, gaze forward. And then back, and then take the gaze up. Down to the floor, then into your inner calf area, and up, and down, and again. Really strengthening the legs, pull up the femur, that big thigh bone, and lower, good, and then if you can, or just keep to level 1, level 2. And again, push. This foot always wants to laterally tilt, so I'm really trying to focus on pushing the big toe into the mat. Take it up. The other. And lower. Well done. And then just take that foot to the back. Push the big, not the big, push the heel into the mat. Take a few breaths in. I should send this to the Queen. What's she called? Camilla. What's her name? The Queen, whatever she is. Camilla was to be really into osteoporosis, didn't she? She had a few, I think her mum died with complications from osteo. So, take the feet into like a second position. Don't come down like this, that will hurt the knee. So sit back and come, well if you take your hands to prayer actually, sit back and then down. These are not easy, ladies. So we're just going to try and hold, slide the shoulders down. We're going to have a little pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently up. Take a breath in. And again, take it down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gently up. And last one. Take it down, bum to wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay there. Take the hands and just take one shoulder in as you look the other way. Take a breath in. Back to centre. The other shoulder. Back again. Feel a stretch through the thoracic spine. Take a breath in. Back to centre. The other one. And softly up. Well done. Good work. Grab hold of your chair or roll again, just to balance. Don't compromise the stretch. Sorry, not to balance, to stretch. Pulling that heel into butt. Yeah, so try and do this stretch daily. It's the one that I really notice people struggle with if they don't do it. Tuck the tailbone to increase the stretch through the thigh. If you want to practice your balance, you can. Take the hand away from whatever you're holding and just take it into a dancer's pose. Hold it, but don't feel that you need to do this one. And gently back to centre. And honestly guys, give yourself a really big pat on the back if you're doing these. Balance work, if you look at someone who doesn't balance and then they really even struggle getting up, standing for 2 seconds on one leg. Just hold. And again, either keep that position or into dancer's pose. Talking about dancers, Serena, I even spoke to you about Strictly ever. And then hold. And gently back in. Well done. And just take some beautiful pelvic circles. So tucking under. So from this direction, you kind of tuck under, circle, and out. And again. And again. And the other way. And beautiful. And then take one foot over the other. Reach the same arm up towards the seam as the leg that's in the front. Take the opposite hand, grab hold of that wrist. Push the hips out into that side bend position. Take a breath in. And out. Try and breathe in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last one, breath in. And back to center position. Just take a couple of big circles. Oh, get all them creaks out the way. That might be just me. And then soften that front knee. Take the hips back, chin to chest, and gently, gently float down towards the floor. feeling that stretch. Take a beautiful breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. Last one, breath in, and softly start coming back up, really slowly. Oh God, I love that stretch. And then brilliant, and I'll just turn the other way so it's a bit easy for you to see what I'm doing, guys. So again, cross the other foot now in front, reach up, try not to roll forward, so really reach to stretch the lat muscles, and then bring it over. Take a beautiful breath in, or grab the wrist you can to help you. And just notice how tight you can feel in the lateral side of the spine. The spine is supposed to be able to laterally go side to side, and if we don't move it in that direction, it gets tight. And then just down again, a couple of big circles. Should feel easy, that circling action now. Soften the front knee again, bring the hips backward and the weight forwards, gently down. Stretching out through the hamstrings, taking it into that IT band at the side of the leg. If it gets too tight, we'll pull on the knee. Take a breath in and out. In breath, out breath. 2 more. Last one, breath in, and just gently up we go. Oh, fabulous. Okay, well done. Let's just do a little action just for your arms. So we're just going to take it out, and then we're going to do some weights, or just do your arm actions if you don't want to do your weights. Just 4 of these. For 3, for 2, good, for 1, and then straight forward, pull in, oh, and out. And again, squeeze the scapula together, and out. Squeeze, and out. Last one. And out. I've been doing them in class. You can really tell how some shoulders are higher than the other, mine included, down to like a injury. So pick up your weights, and we're just going to start with similar to what we did in the beginning when we did it with the band. So just take your take your heels so they're touching. Think about your femur, that big bone, and draw it in and up. Yes, so just feel strong in the legs. Push that big toe, little toe and heel into the mat. Glue your elbows into your waist. And again, we're just going to take it out for 8. And back, nice and slow. Hold it. And back. 6. And back. 5. And back. 4. And back. 3. And back. Oh, I've just made a lovely soup, you know. I made one yesterday as well. The boys were like, Mum, it's lovely. If anyone wants recipe, sweet potato, cumin, oh, I can't remember, but anyway. 2, 1. Well done. Flip your legs into parallel. What we're going to do is up, in, so palms in and down. Turn the palms up to ceiling, lift and down. Nice control. Sometimes I like to often do legs at the same time, but sometimes it's just nice to focus on the shoulder movement. Again, always think about length through the crown of the head, like a little rope is pulling you up. 3. Good win for England. 2. I was so pleased for Marcus Rashford. And 1. And the other way. So again. And 8. 7. 6. notice if one's stronger than the other. You'll notice with me, this always trails, it always requires more. And 1. Well done, good work. Debs, you do them ones again, babe, if you don't want to do the other tricep one. Or just see how it feels. Keep the shoulders down. Take the weight into the waist, because I know that back action can sometimes bother your arm. So just do another 12 of the other ones. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just switch yourself round, keep the shoulders down, take your arm as high as you can without the shoulder blade coming up, and 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Miss David's lovely smiling face on Monday, Sandra. I don't know if you went with him, but I hope the status quo good. I hope I didn't find him. I said, are they still alive? And 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And then take a couple of little circles again. Oh, and just let the weight drag the shoulders down. That's kind of where you want the shoulders to be. Yeah? Oh, I've got a little cramp. And then just soften the knees, and just take the chin to chest. And then back. Chin to chest. And back. 1 more. Good. And then take one, if you want, you can put one weight down. Just take one leg out. Let's go into the abduction. Again, if you feel it's too much in the shoulder, these are definitely the harder ones. Just do your arm action. Yeah, otherwise shoulder. So if you can't get your arm, up to shoulder height, you don't want to be lifting a weight. You want to be focusing more on the range of motion. With control. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Well done. Let the weight, drag the weight down. Shift your weight to the standing leg. And then just lift. Not much. We're trying to keep headlights on the hips. 2, 3, 4, 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Shame you can't have a bone density test before you start doing strength and balance work, isn't it? And then look afterwards how much it's increased. 2, and 1. Well done. The other side. So again, shoulders down and lift. Focus as well on the down movement as much as the up. Up movement uses delts. Down movement shortens the lats. And again. Good work. 6, 5, 4. Is Daisy being naughty, Serena? 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let it bring the shoulder down. Shift the weight slightly. Draw the tummy in. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, lift. I think Daisy's doing something. That's the cat, for those of you who don't know. And for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Well done, brilliant. Put your weights down. We're just going to do a nice couple of little stretches, and then I'm going to do a little bit more for the thigh area. So keep the shoulders down. Just bring it across. And then the arm that's at the top, bring it up. Again, go easy with this one. Push it down. Let the chin come towards the chest. Beautiful. Take that hand that was back around to here. Pull the scapula back, and again, just have that little stretch through the neck. Not easy, this one. Yeah, you want to really keep that gap. Or you can just do some little circles. And beautiful, back to centre. I cross my legs, guys, just so I remember when I'm teaching which side I'm doing. But you don't have to, you can keep them together. And then just pull in. Yeah, see how these feel, Janet? We're being on the rower. Sometimes it's hard, isn't it, rowing? Because you have like that forward, you know, that forward shoulder kind of thing. So it'd be nice to get a bit of extension through this one. So again, back, pull the shoulder blades back and just take it down. Well done, and then hand on the head and just bring it behind, pull the scapula together, just take that little neck stretch, hold, and then just circling. And fabulous, well done. Again, just take a little, we're just going to do a little bit more for the thigh. Sorry, Dex. So then legs. So what I want you to do is bend one of your knees. So you want it kind of a little bit of an external rotation, and take the other one like you do. And you're not doing this one. I sometimes do these in hip. We're not doing, I mean, you can do it if you want, but to strengthen kind of the quads, you take one leg back, weight slightly forward, keep the tummy drawn in, and you just 1, 2, 3. Try not to overthink your arms, guys, just let them do what they want to do. Keep that knee bent. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Other side. So it comes, it's called skater squat. 1. Imagine you're a speed skater. I always think of that poor woman that we had speed skating. She had a bad time at the Olympics, didn't she? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. I've got to tell you a story about this lovely guy, Tom, who I used to teach. And when we used to do skater squat like this, he couldn't do it. He used to do like a little bit of, I think he were a frustrated Northern Soul dancer. Okay, brilliant. 1:05. How did that happen? Let's just take our feet really quite wide of the mat. Okay, soften the knees. Chin to chest, take the hips backwards and the weight transfers forward, and just gently, gently start coming down. Just rest when you feel that position where you can feel the back a little bit stretching and the hamstrings. Just have a little rock in and out of the foot. Good, soften the knees again and gently come back up. Slowly. We've done a lot of standing work, guys, a lot of strength work, so we're going to do some nice stretching now through the back. Soften the knees, chin to chest, hips back, weight forwards, gently down. And we're going to walk it out into just that all-four position. Stick your bum right up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. Start rounding the back. Oh. Chin to chest. The other way. Nice and slowly. Close your eyes, picture your vertebrae and all that kind of little jelly bit in between each one, lubricating as we move. Two more. One. And then just either big toes together, knees out wide, or knees together, whichever one you feel like you want to do today. You want to try and get your bum as close to the heels as you can, and just gently rest into your shell stretch or child's pose. Just taking some deep breaths in and out. Do 4 more. Two more. Last one. And beautiful. Let's come down onto your tummies. And just take your hands onto your forehead. And just bend at the knee and have a little windscreen wipe. Really easy move this, but really feels good. You might feel a little bit tight in the back when you're doing a lot of balance, where you really are using a lot of your glute strength as well as the quads. Just side to side. Continue with that one if you struggle with the next stretch, guys. Otherwise, lengthen the left leg. Push the pubic bone down into the mat and just again bring that heel into the bum, stretching through the thigh muscles. And the other side. So again, bring the heel in to increase the stretch, push the pubic bone down, feel the stretch. And relax, take your legs nice and long, just take the feet so you're bending the toes, bring your legs together and just take the heels in one direction and then the heels in the other. So again, just a nice little opening of the back. So just side to side. And then just come into your position where your hands are just like in a cactus arm or a capital W. Push your pubic bone down into the mat. Draw the belly in, push the forearms into the mat and just lift the head and the chest. That is your first position. That might be enough for you. And then lower back down. Yeah, so keep that navel away from an imaginary hot coal. If you want to try the next one, keep the core tight, slide the elbows down a little bit and then lift the hands and the forearms away and the chest and the head. Hold, keep drawing that tummy in. Strengthening the back. Come down a little bit if you're feeling it in the lower back. You're going to do a little bit, but it's really about the upper thoracic. And then lower back down. And then take the palms into the seams of your trousers. And again, push the pubic bone down, draw the belly in, slide the fingers down, just lift. Hold. Can you clasp your hands or are you too tight through the pectoral wall, the chest muscles? Hold. And lower. Again, little windscreen wipe, side to side. Beautiful. All right, lovelies. Let's go into a little bit of our side leg work. My camera's still going, how exciting. Okay, I cleared so much stuff off last night. So again, lift up that bottom waist. I don't know if you can see, I'm going to turn over. I know you know this anyway, guys. I'm just going to turn my mat. Visually, you shouldn't really have the same colour on a mat because you can't see. So this top's a bit baggy, but just notice there's a gap there. Try and maintain it. Lengthen the top leg. Let's bend the bottom knee. Let's really just feel that stretch. I know this can be difficult sometimes for people with a shoulder, so you can always make like a pillow. And then we're just going to literally point the foot for 10. 1, lower. For 9, lower. For 8, lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, flex the foot, drop and lift. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've done a lot of leg work, so we're not going to do much more. I just want you to circle your ankle for that lymphatic drainage and circle back for